in there before it's been fashionable and everything. What do you think about some of these younger punk acts that are coming out on the scene now and like thriving off of all the ground you broke?
Oh, I don't see it like that. I mean, what else are you gonna do? I mean, I think every wave of music thrives off something that someone else did.
Right. And now, would you say there's such a thing as pop punk?
Well, I guess the band like Blink 182 considers itself punk rock.
Right.
We do have a lot of pop elements. I mean, it's very melodic. But you also have to realize I really don't listen to much of this stuff. I mean, I don't have any of those records. Uh, it's just I just don't really tune into music that 18-year-olds are making.
Yeah, I hear
I
you.
mean, I'm not putting it down. I'm 40,
Right.
and when I hear what they're singing about, I go, "That's cool," but that's a young man's thing, and I'm not that.
Right, right.
So it doesn't really. It's not the kind of thing I'm playing in my car. But I think long may they wave. Maybe like a band like Black Flag, they got to do their thing because the Stooges and the MC5 were out there,
Right.
getting their asses kicked. And so, to me, it's all relative. You just do what you're gonna do.
Now, being there back in the late '70s and stuff with Black Flag, working the circuit, did you ever think in a million years that punk music would ever get to this level of popularity with Green Day and Blink 182 and all these new bands on the
Oh,
scene?
I don't really think about it.
Right, right.
It's just it's not that much of a revelation. It's just the major labels saw a buck.
Yeah, exactly.
And they just do what they always do. They hunt down money,
All right.
and they just did their thing. And I remember when a lot of indie bands started getting plucked by the majors,
All right.
and that's just how it is.
Yeah.
That's just
Once they see something is, you know, they could put a price tag on it, they're gonna grab it, and there's a demand for it.
I mean, there's nothing new or all that bad about it.
Right. So that's cool. So now you're on the Warped Tour, and you're surrounded by all of these bands and stuff like that, and being as well respected and as you are, how do the other bands act around you and stuff?
I'm not on the Warped Tour right now.
Oh, you're not.
We're only doing like 5 shows.
Oh, okay.
I'm in my office. I'm in LA.
Oh, okay.
I'm still in band practice. No, we're only doing about 7 shows of that tour. There's no way I'm going to spend 6 weeks playing half an hour a day.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
And so that's why I'm not on. I got nothing against the Warped Tour. There's just no way I'm playing for that little amount of time.
Yeah.
Not what we're about.
Yeah. It's because it's all tight sets on that thing.
Yeah, and that's cool, but not for me and not for there very long. I'm basically doing it for because Kevin, the guy who owns the Warped Tour, is a buddy of mine,
Right.
and he's a really good guy. And he said, hey, just cue this, be part of this one summer. So I said, well, I don't want to be playing for half an hour. You do like just a handful of shows.
All right. All right.
I went, all right, fair enough, and so we did.
Cool. And you went on for the August 4th in New York, right?
Oh,
Oh,
we're
good.
gonna come back a month later and do a real show.
Excellent, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool, man. So I'm
I mean, there's no way we can do New York for a half-hour set and say that we've done New York.
right, right.
That's just not the way you do New York. So we'll be back for a real thing later on.
Cool, man. Yeah, because when I seen you guys on the bill, I got real excited about that. So I'm glad you guys are gonna be there. And it's a shame that they do make you act like only a half an hour for the Wolf Tour, but I guess when they got 30.
It's cool. I mean, with young people, I think their attention span is low, and also maybe it forces so many bands through the shoot there that maybe some people get turned on to something they might not have known about had there only been 8 bands on that day.
Right, right.
It's a good thing. I think it is at the end of the day. It's just not something I want to do for a month and a half.
Yeah.
Because that's, if I was 21, yeah.
Right.
I just don't know how many touring seasons I have left in me, so they all have to count now.
Yeah, you've been, how many years have you been touring?
21st year on the road.
21 years on the road, man. So you're a real,
It's what I do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not kidding around anymore. This is my job.
And then when you're not, touring with the Rollins band, you're also doing spoken word stuff.
Mm-hmm. I do that very often.
So you're very busy.
Yeah.
You're like a workaholic.
Well, a workaholic doesn't have any other options, and doesn't see anything other than work. I really enjoy what I do.
All right.
And I also enjoy not doing it every once in a while as well.
So what would you say to somebody who says, that 40's over the hill?
Well, nice try. Come to band practice and watch and see if I look over the hill. As me and my band are like stomping the dog shit out of you. Tell me about 40 being old. If 40's old, get your 26-year-old ass into the gym and work out with me and we'll see. Puking.
Yeah, man, that's awesome.
And that's, that's where it is.
I tell you, man, people who think of, punk rock and they have a stereotype of an image in their head, and then they see you, this, intimidating, muscular guy, 40 years old, who could still kick the crap out of most 20-year-olds. It defies all the stereotypes.
I'm in it for the music, and so I've done everything I can to keep the music up, keep the music going.
Right.
And so that, means take good care of yourself, write a lot of songs, work real hard on the music, make good records, and play 6 nights a week.
Yeah, man.
And that's what, if you're a real player, you're only concerned with the music, not how your hair looks or how your pants are or how many records you sell. Your only concern is go out every night and do total damage.
Cool, man.
In a good way, not hurt anybody, just, really play ultimately so everyone walks out of there going like, holy shit, that was like World War III. Just what, the only reason you go see a band,
all right,
so they break into pieces.
Yeah, exactly. So it's an awesome experience. This way they leave with that experience.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm in it for. I don't know what anyone else is doing.
Yeah,
they're allowed,
Yeah, there are those out there who are caring more about their hair.
Yeah, and that's cool. But they're not getting in my way. Let them do whatever they want.
And those bands and performers always lack longevity anyway.
Yeah, it's interesting how you see how these bands come in and then they go. It's weird.
Yeah,
and I've never had a big record, but I'm still here. Yeah, doing it. People are still showing up, and I'm still showing up, and I feel very fortunate at the end of the day.
And you know what? It's because you're real and you're honest to yourself and to the fans, and people, know that, and they can feed off that. They sense it, and
I try to be. I mean, I'm as human as anybody else, but yeah, I mean, I get up every day.
And that's what's cool too, is because you do have this persona of being this rage, angry guy that can go kill you and beat you up, and then when you do your spoken word stuff, you expose some of your
weakness. I mean, the music is intense. I mean, we're going for some real intensity,
right?
And that's what it's all about, but doesn't mean like you're like that all the time.
Right.
People see the gig and they go, oh, he must just be mad all the time. Well, no, that is, we spend all day getting to that gig, and the gig is this heightened sense of awareness.
Right.
It is 20 songs or whatever, and you're going out there with an incredible amount of volume and lights and this mission to do these songs. So yeah, it can be really intense. Why anyone would think that someone spends their waking hours in that mode is beyond me. Really, and it's interesting when you hear people have that revelation. Oh, I saw this guy on stage and I met him and he was really cool.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. What were you expecting? Oh, I thought he was going to yell and scream. Like, oh, in a restaurant? I mean, the gig is over.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I don't know. It's that kind of perception when people go, "Wow, I thought you'd be kind of like this dumb Cro-Magnon guy." And I'm like, well, no.
Right.
So but that was never a mystery to me. I mean, I've met a bunch of musicians or whatever, and I never expect them to be, the Red Hot Chili Pepper guy when they're in a living room.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
And those who do that, you'll see the guys who live behind their image all the time. That to me is the thing that's fake.
Yeah.
That's where I go, oh, get off it. Please.
Yeah, really.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't do my interviews without my sunglasses on. I am that guy. Whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Unbelievable.
They believe their own hype.
Yeah, or they just, and it seems to me it would make it pretty difficult to get through the day to day.
Right.
I mean, because if you're ever caught at the grocery store,
Yeah.
I mean, you have to put the persona on while you're holding cottage cheese. And that to me, that's where these guys get caught out there.
Right.
Like all of a sudden, the Mr. Scary guy is like, caught at the laundromat. So he does his laundry. I mean, that kind of stuff to me is not the stuff of longevity.
Right, sure.
Where you can thoroughly imagine Bob Dylan filling up his car with gasoline.
Oh, yeah.
But you would really look twice at Marilyn Manson in t-shirts and jeans.
Yeah, right.
And who knows? Maybe the guy, I don't know him. He seems pretty intelligent. Maybe that's this thing for stage.
Right.
If he was like that all the time, or if he felt he had to be like that all the time, I think that would be one tough gig.
Yeah, definitely. To always have to carry that persona.
Imagine it. I mean, imagine anything but being on stage or being inside your house would just be quite an ordeal. You'd have to have a huge ego to support all that, stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Now, the new album is coming out called Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Now, why did you choose to call it Nice? I know you probably asked me.
It's such a not nice record.
Right.
Just such a funny name. Like for a band like the Rollins band to make a record called Nice, is funny. And so that's why.
Cool, man. And now, what inspired your lyrics and your poetry and everything?
Well, what I see, what I go through, like anybody else. The woman leaves, you write a song about it. You might write 3 songs about it.
Right.
Just stuff that happens, and that's I spend most of my time of the year on the road. And so I will get a lot of ideas for lyrics and writing projects while on tour.
Right.
As it is where I spend about 9 months of my year.
Wow. So being on the road all that time, gives you a lot of time to.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of time, a lot of inspiration. I mean, stuff is moving by you, all the time. You're seeing this and experiencing that.
Right.
So it leads one to a lot of thought. Like when I'm home, I do a lot of editing.
Right.
Of ideas or whatever, but like nothing's happening here.
Right. So
I go to the hardware store, I go to the grocery store, I wash the car. I mean, I do all these things. I do band practice, and I wait to get the fuck out of here. And so in that, what's the really, there's not a whole lot for me to write about, but being in a whole bunch of different countries, yeah, I mean, that gets me going.
Right. So all the life experiences.
Yeah.
And being out there and seeing the world.
That's what does it for me.
That's awesome, man. Now, what's going to be the first single you guys are going to drop on that album?
The first single?
You gonna like release anything?
Well, yeah. I mean, we did a radio edit of the song "Your Number's One," as well as a very cheaply made performance video. I mean, I really don't have much time for singles and videos.
Right.
In that radio or music channels do not play the singles or the videos, so why bother? In fact, I wanted to make this a video-free record.
Oh yeah.
But my manager begged me. He goes, please do a video for this. The record company really wants one. And if the record company wants one, if they really want it so they can work, you know, and try and get something happening for us, I'm the last guy who's going to get in the way and go, no.
Right.
Because I have a record label. When the bands say no, it's a pain in the ass.
Right.
Because, you know, everyone's working really hard for this band's behalf. And when the band goes, no, we won't, it's like, well, you just shot yourself in the foot because now we don't have anything to go to all these places with. So I basically did it because the record company said, please, we really think we can get something out of this. I said, well, then fantastic, let's do it.
Cool.
You know, if you're that into it, then I'm now into it.
Good. Yeah, so you're a team player and everything.
Well, you know, these people put your record out. I mean, I've put people's records out. And when the guy goes, oh, I don't want to do any interviews, I'm like, oh, well, then fuck, I'll do them.
Right.
Because, you know, you got to help me sell this record.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know, you can't, for your, you know, I got people in this band who have kids. I'm not going to take food out of anybody's mouth.
Right.
Because of an attitude.
Yeah.
You know, and if it helps get the music across, hey, more power to us.
All right, cool.
But as I said, just years of making cool videos and having MTV or whoever never play them, I'm like, you know what? Kiss my ass. You know, whenever I do radio interviews now, I ask them before we even start, I go, do you play my music? Well, not very often. I'm like thinking, then goodbye.
Yeah, exactly.
But you know what? I'm sick of this shit. You know, they like me doing interviews with them because I'm a good soundbite and I have an opinion on everything. So it's good radio for 20 minutes. But if they don't play my music now, you know what? We're not from the same world. Just keep jamming your Creed tunes, and I'll keep doing my thing over here.
Excellent, man. I got a college radio show, and I play your stuff. Damn it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, definitely. And anyway, Henry, I really appreciate you taking time to talk to me, man. It's been a real thrill for me to get a chance to actually talk to you like this.
Problem.
And the piece will be out in good times. I'm looking forward to seeing you on the Warped Tour on the 4th of August.
Yeah, it should be good. We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you. And then when you guys come back again and really kick our ass, I'm looking forward to seeing that too.
It'll be even better.
Thanks a lot, man, for all your time, buddy.
All right, see you.
Appreciate it. Bye.